Ollie's new home. Once upon a time, in a bright, coral-filled bay, lived a clever little octopus named Ollie. Ollie was a beautiful shade of soft orange, and he loved to explore, but he had a big problem. He had outgrown his favorite coconut shell home. His 8 long arms were spilling out over the edges. With a deep breath, Ollie packed up his prized collection of shiny sea glass and set off through the gentle ocean currents to find a brand new home. As he swam along the sandy seafloor, Ollie first spotted a giant, empty clam shell resting near a patch of sea anemones. "This looks spacious," Ollie thought. He slithered inside and pulled the top shell closed. But when he tried to settle down, the shell snapped shut a little too tightly, nearly trapping his tentacles. Ollie wriggled free with a chuckle, realizing it was much too clunky for a sleepy octopus. Next, Ollie discovered an old, sunken pirate ship. Inside the captain's cabin rested a beautiful, clear glass bottle. Ollie carefully squeezed his squishy body through the narrow neck, curling his arms up perfectly inside. It was cozy and private, but as the afternoon sun hit the glass, it became far too bright and warm. "A good home needs to be dark and cool," Ollie sighed, sliding back out into the blue. As he traveled further past the shipwreck, he found a long, hollow piece of old bamboo piping half buried in the sand. Ollie poked his head inside and found a family of tiny, glowing pajama cardinal fish already nesting there. They looked up, wide-eyed and startled. Ollie smiled warmly, waved 3 tentacles to show he meant no harm, and carefully backed out. "I won't disturb your cozy home," he whispered. Soon after, Ollie stumbled upon a massive, twisting labyrinth of empty sea snail shells scattered across a rocky ledge. He picked out a beautiful, spiraled conch shell that looked just his size. He slid backward into the opening, but as he did, the shell began to roll down the steep rocky slope. Ollie went spinning round and round like a colorful underwater wheel until the shell finally bumped into a soft sponge. Dizzy but unhurt, Ollie crawled out, laughing at his wild ride. As the sun began to set, painting the ocean surface in ribbons of purple and gold, Ollie's tentacles grew tired and heavy. That is when he noticed a friendly old sea turtle named Barnaby resting near a large coral ridge. "Looking for something, little one?" Barnaby asked kindly. "I need a safe, cozy place to sleep," Ollie explained, his head drooping. Barnaby pointed a flipper toward the base of the ridge. Hidden behind a curtain of gently swaying green kelp was a perfect, smooth rock cavern. Ollie swam over and peeked inside. It was dark, beautifully cool, and had a small, secret entrance that fit him just right. Even better, there was a pile of small, round stones right outside. Ollie used his clever arms to pull the stones in front of the door, creating his very own safe, private front gate. Ollie unpacked his shiny sea glass, arranging it neatly in the corner of his new cave. Tucking his 8 long arms tightly around his head, he let out a long, happy bubble. Listening to the soft, rhythmic hum of the ocean, Ollie closed his eyes and drifted off into a deep, peaceful sleep, finally safe in his perfect new home.